If you'd like 10 to 20 bookings in the next 7 days without running ads, making content, and without learning new complicated tech, stay tuned for the next 3 to 5 minutes. I know you're busy running a clinic and you don't have time for long explanations, so I'm going to go through this fast and let you experience what this is by trying the chat demo below. Most clinic owners come to me when things feel quieter than they usually are, or because it's just getting harder to get people through the door. And then when we look at their database, we find there are hundreds, sometimes thousands of past clients who simply haven't been contacted properly. Now, trying to reach out to past clients isn't a new concept. You perhaps tried it yourself, but the way most people do it is weak. They send an email promo that barely gets opened, or an SMS with a booking link, and they hope people click. If you've tried it or been on the receiving end, you know many people don't do anything. What we do is completely different. First, we use WhatsApp, not email, which no one ever opens, not generic SMS broadcasts that feels spammy, WhatsApp. Because it's where people actually respond. It feels personal, it feels like a conversation, and people engage more. Second, we don't send a booking link and hope. We send one warm, friendly reconnection message. I blurred the wording here on the screen, but it would be on the lines of a thank you gift. You can see the message that we've used recently that's worked quite well when you try it out on the demo on this page. You'll notice the simple call to action in this message too. Reply yes and we'll organize the rest. That's it. It makes it easier to have them respond and engage. Now, here's the game changer. When people reply, you are not the one handling 30 conversations at once. We build you a professional clinic AI personal assistant which handles all the replies for you, instantly, automatically, to everyone simultaneously. Tailored to your clinic, services, and style. It responds naturally like a real person as if it was a part of your team. As if it was a part of your team. It answers questions, it suggests suitable treatments, it guides them towards a real available slot in your diary and confirms it. No chasing, no sending links, no awkward follow-ups. This is reactivation done properly, conversationally, on WhatsApp, at scale. And because it's AI powered, you don't get overwhelmed. Before this kind of system, if 25 people replied at once, you'd feel the pressure, you'd delay, it might even feel tedious and momentum would die. Now, every message is handled immediately. And you'll be able to see everything. You can step in at any time. I also personally oversee the campaigns to make sure everything runs smoothly, but 95% of the time, it just works. To give you some context, we've recently reached out to 300 past clients for various clinics in the aesthetics and wellness space. Within just a week, that turned into 15 plus bookings for each of those clinics and over £1,000 generated. And that's not including the long-term value of those clients who continue treatment. In fact, in one case, a single client who the clinic hadn't seen in over 2 years took up an upsell course offer of over £900 after their first visit back, and that more than covered the entire campaign. This isn't about getting new interest, it's about reconnecting with people who have already been interested enough to pay you. And so generating revenue sitting in your database that's not being tapped into. With no ad spend, no creative work, no algorithm stress. Just unlocking what you've already built. Like I said, this is a quick video. I'm not going to sit here and over-explain how it works technically or why it's so powerful. Instead, I want you to experience it and see for yourself. Below on this page, you'll find a demo clinic. I called it the Clinic Spas, their service listing, and a chat button on the bottom right of your screen. Tap on it, go through it as if you were one of the clients of the Clinic Spa. Start the conversation, reply, ask questions, answer how you'd want. Take it all the way to a booking and see what happens. It will only take you about 2 minutes, and when you finish, you'll immediately understand how powerful this is. If you're curious about the outreach message we're currently using that's working really well, you'll see that inside the demo too. Once you've experienced it, you can decide if it's for you. If you'd like to see what kind of revenue potential is currently sitting in your database and the cost of the service to unlock it, click the apply button below. I only take on a small number of clinics at a time because I stay close to every campaign. But first, don't overthink it, just try the AIPA below, experience it, and then you'll see how this system is getting clinics bookings in days automatically. I'll see you on the other side.